In this video, I'm going from a level 1 noob all the way to a max level pro using only the Buddha fruit. Alright, let's start. I'm gonna accept the first quest real quick. Perfect, now I'm transforming into a Buddha. With the Buddha fruit, it's actually so easy to defeat these bandits. Okay, the first quest is done. Let's do some more. I just noticed Buddha has a really big range, so you don't even need to aim properly. Everything still gets hit. Alright, I just hit level 10. Time to get to the next island. But first, I'm putting all my stat points into melee. Okay, the compass is pointing to the jungle. Since my race is shark, I'm just gonna swim there instead of buying a boat. Alright, let's accept the next quest now. The quest giver is right here on the bridge, and this time I have to defeat some monkeys. Now I'm gonna attack the first one, and with Buddha it's way too easy. Alright, time for the next quest. Now we have to hunt gorillas, so first we need to go to the other side of the island. Now let's hunt down some gorillas. I think with Buddha, it's always best to lure them together, and then just spam M1, since Buddha already does area damage. Okay, the last quest on this island is unlocked. Let's go to the quest giver and accept the next quest. But first, I'm putting all my stat points into melee. Alright, let's go find the Gorilla King. I hope this won't be a hard fight. Bro, this boss is hitting me, but he's doing almost no damage. I realize Buddha is honestly so good, because it halves all the damage. But I still need to be careful with his special attacks. Alright, the boss is down. Time to get another quest. I just realized I only need one more level to go to the next island. I hope the Gorilla King spawns by then. Okay, I can move on to the next island. Gotta go to Pirate Village now. Let's just swim over to Pirate Village. It's only 400 meters from here. This is way too slow. I'm just gonna buy a boat in Middletown. Okay, we made it. Let's accept the first quest in Pirate Village right away. Alright, time to hunt down these pirates. The first ones are down. Still need 4 more. And done. First pirate quest is finished. Okay, let's just keep doing this until the next quest is available. Oh, what the heck? I can take the quest in Buddha form. I gotta go back to normal size. Okay, now it's working. I think I only need to do this quest one more time. Alright, let's get this over with and we unlock the next quest. So I'm transforming back. Now I have to kill the brutes that are at the back of this island. Okay, they're all grouped up. Let's finish them off. Looks like I still need a few more levels. So I just keep grinding these brutes until I reach level 55. Nice, we can accept the next quest. But before, I'm using all my remaining stat points. Alright, time to fight the chef. Oh, I used my Z move and now he's stuck behind the wall. Man, this is so much easier. He can't even attack me from behind the wall. Alright, let's fight him again. His skills are pretty strong. But luckily we have the Buddha fruit. Okay, we can finally head to the desert. So let's grab a boat. We arrive at the desert and start fighting the desert bandits. After repeating the quest a few times, I reach level 75 and unlock the next quest. Now I have to defeat 6 desert officers. So I stay here and keep grinding them to level up further. Alright, the last quest, and we are done. And the compass finally points to the next island. But before heading to Frozen Village, I go to Zealous and roll a fruit. Alright Zealous, please give me a good fruit. And the first one I get is a spring fruit. Alright, now I'm heading back to Pirate Island to buy Dark Step. Next we're at Frozen Village. So let me buy a fishing rod and catch a fish. Nice, I just caught a pufferfish. Now I start fighting the snow bandits while testing out Dark Step. Yo, I realized the Z move of Dark Step is really good for grinding. Okay, we're done with the quest and I can select the next one. But before that, I'm going into the cave to buy air jump and aura. Okay, time for the next quest on Frozen Village. This time I have to defeat 8 snowmen. So let's defeat these enemies a few times until the following quest unlocks. Finally, it's time to take on the Yeti. And as always, with Buddha it's an easy fight. I'm gonna repeat this quest to level up fast. Okay, let's test out my breakdance move. And he's using a skill. Oh no way, I'm almost died. Time to log in. And I'm done. Alright, the compass points to the next island. So let's go by Flash Step before heading to Marine Fortress to save Ace. We arrive at Marine Fortress and I immediately take the first quest. I have to defeat 8 of them. I think in C1, Marine Fortress is one of the best grinding spots, because everything goes so fast here. Alright, I defeat them one last time level up, and now I'm ready to fight the Vice Admiral. So let's accept the quest, and I hope I don't die against him. With Darkstep this is so easy, and he's dead. Okay, I think I killed the Vice Admiral a few more times, because this quest gives a really good amount of belly. Okay, this is the last time I have to defeat him. Nice, he's dead. And the compass finally points to the next island, which is the Skylands. Alright, we need to head up here to get to the next quest giver. This time I have to take down 7 sky bandits. Here they are. Okay, now I grouped them all together, and we got several of them down already. I only have 3 left to defeat, and then the first quest is done. Oh, I think I can actually switch my fighting style now. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money for it. So let's keep grinding. Oh nice, the next quest just unlocked. Alright, this time we have to kill 8 Dark Masters. They are pretty weak and easy to take down. Let's go take out a few more. I think this is the last time we have to do this quest. And there we go, they are all defeated. Alright, now we have to head to the next island. And we're arrived. Let's go and grab the next quest. This time we have to kill 8 prisoners. They shouldn't be too difficult to take down. I'm gonna group them up and use my Darkstep skills to take them out. It's going pretty fast so far. We're making good progress. Alright, I think this is the last time we have to do this quest. And then we can move on to the next one. Next we have to kill 8 dangerous prisoners. They should be somewhere back here, so it's a little difficult to group them together. Bro, I almost died using my Z skill. I need to log in. And there we go. They are all defeated. Alright, I just unlocked a new quest. And this time we have to hunt down the warden. Oh what the heck, the chief warden just killed me. Okay, now let's take down the warden and then server hop. The first one is down. Now I just have to grab the quest again and do it a few more times. He's almost dead. Nice, now we can go get our revenge on the chief warden. It's getting really annoying because of his longsword. Okay, time to log in because I'm almost dead. We took him down. Now I just have to defeat him a few more times. Okay, I need to be careful. Bro, not again. Why is he so strong? Alright, I think this is the last time. Nice, now we can accept the next quest and take down Dawn Swan. I realized Dawn Swan is the main boss, but he's actually much easier to fight than the Chief Warden. Okay, it could also be because Darkstep is just a really bad fighting style, which might be why the Chief Warden seems so strong. Just one more time against Dawn Swan. Let's take him down really quick. Oh, he's using his skills, but I managed to kill him. Now we can head to the next island. But first, let's head over to the water kung fu teacher and learn a new fighting style. Alright, I've learned water kung fu now. Let's head to the next island, the Colosseum. Here we go. And the first quest is to kill some poga warriors. Let's see how good water kung fu is. So, I group them all up and attack them at once. Yeah. I realized with water kung fu, it's much easier than with Darkstep. Just a few more levels and we'll unlock the next quest. Alright, nice. Now we can go and take out some gladiators. I noticed that the gladiators spawn kind of weirdly here. Alright, let's quickly group them all up and then take them out with water kung fu. And that's the last one, defeated. We've arrived at Magma Village. And before I start grinding, I'm going to set my home point here. Now we need to defeat the military soldiers. Let's attack them, even though they have aura. They don't stand a chance. I think grinding here with an elemental fruit would be harder, but with Buddha it's really easy. Okay, let's finish this quest and get the next one from the quest giver. Nice, we can accept the second quest and we have to kill the military spies. Okay, they're here at the back of the volcano. Let's do this quest really quickly. So I'll group them up, take them out and repeat this a few times. The military spies are pretty weak and easy to defeat luckily. But the Magma Admiral isn't as easy. His skills are so dangerous, even with Buddha. Alright, let's defeat him a few more times so we can move on to the next island. Before we go to the next island, let's roll a fruit. So please Zealous, give me a good fruit. And it's a flame fruit. Now we just have to go down here. Okay, let's start the first quest in Underwater City. And the first quest is done. Let's do a few more quests. I grouped them all up and now I can attack them all at once. I think we only have to do this quest one more time. Then we can accept the second quest. And we are already level 400. But before we start the next quest, I'm going to use all my remaining stat points. Alright, now let's defeat some fishman commandos. No way, I almost died here, but I managed to defeat the last one. Okay, let's do the quest again. So let's group them up and attack them. And they're dead. A few more times and we can go to the Fishman Lord. So let's go to the quest giver and accept the final quest here. The Fishman Lord is here. And he's just waiting to be turned into fish food. Oh, he just went Super Saiyan. No way. Got defeated multiple times. Even though he can transform, he's way easier to defeat than I expected. I take back what I said. I almost died, but now we can finally head to the next island. So let's leave Underwater City and find the next quest giver. The next quest giver is up here. This time we need to defeat some gods guards. This is one of my favorite quests, because these NPCs are so easy to defeat. Okay, let's group them up again and attack them for our water kung fu skills. Just one more quest before the second quest gets unlocked. Now we need to go inside this building and we've been teleported to Upper Skylands. Here we have to kill 9 Shanders, so let's start the grind. So I group them all up like always and take them out with my M1. The Shanders are really weak and we're almost done. Nice, we can accept the next quest. Now we have to defeat Whisper. Alright, come on Whisper, attack me. Yeah, he's no threat to us. With Buddha it's so easy to fight him. Alright, he's almost dead. The first quest is done. Let's hunt him down a few more times. He barely does any damage. Sometimes I have to watch out for his special move, but if I dodge his attacks, I don't really have to worry about him. Now we can head to the next quest giver, and I just have to run straight ahead. Alright, let's accept the first quest. We need to defeat 8 of these NPCs. They are not that strong. And honestly, they're pretty much like the Shanders. Alright, let's group them all up and take them out. I just gather them together and hit them all at once. One more time and we should be done. Nice, we just unlocked the next quest. Now we have to kill 8 royal soldiers. Let's group them up, but I think it will be hard to hit them all at once because all these buildings are getting in the way. Okay, we just need to repeat this quest a few more times. Oh, we're level up, so let's fight the Thunder God. He's using his skills. Time to log in. I'm really low on health, but he's defeated. Okay, let's server hop and keep hunting the Thunder God. This quest gives so much XP. This is the last time, so let's take him down quickly. Yo, his attacks are so strong, but we managed to kill him. Alright, the next quest is unlocked. So let's grab a boat and sail to the final island. Alright, here we are guys. We finally made it to the final island. And now we have to defeat 8 Gali pirates. I'm using water kung fu and these enemies are going down pretty fast. We just need a couple more. So let's keep going. Alright, that's the last one. But we're not done yet. And the next quest is to defeat 9 galley captains. Alright, they're easy to defeat, but we can attack all of them at once. This will take a little longer, but we should be able to finish the quest quickly. Nice, we can now accept the Cyborg quest. Let's accept the quest. And Cyborg should be somewhere in this direction. We found him. Let's see if I can defeat him. Okay, I didn't expect him to deal this much damage. His attacks are actually really strong, so I need to be careful during this fight. And we're done. I've reached level 700. Now we need to talk to the military detective. He gives us a key and sends us to Frozen Village. Alright, let's open this door. Inside the cave we find the Ice Admiral. His attacks aren't really a problem, and we managed to defeat him without too much trouble. Now let's talk to the military detective again. He sends us to Middletown to find the captain. We talk to the captain and he teleports us straight to the second sea. It's time to awaken my Buddha fruit. And we're done. Now that my Buddha fruit is awakened, we can accept our first quest in the second sea. This time we need to defeat 8 raiders. Let's group them up and take them down with our awakened Buddha. They are going down pretty quickly, and Buddha makes grinding so much easier. Alright, just a few more runs. And there we go, the quest is complete. Now we can accept the next one. For this quest, we need to defeat 8 mercenaries. There they are. Let's group them up and start attacking. They're barely doing any damage, but I still need to be careful. We're making good progress so far. So let's keep going and finish this quest. The Buddha fruit makes it so much easier. I can just stay in the middle of them and keep attacking. And there we go. We are almost done. Nice, we unlocked the next quest. Before we move on, I'm going to visit Zealous and roll for a fruit. I think we can get a lightning. Oh, so close. And we got a spike fruit. Now let's head over to Diamond Boy. He's pretty strong. Alright, let's just spam our attacks. And there we go. He's dead. Now let's go back and do the mercenaries quest again. We just need to keep grinding and getting that XP. Nice. We can head over to the next quest giver. This time we need to defeat 8 swan pirates. I actually really like this area because they spawn so close to each other. That makes it super easy to group them up and attack them all at once. And that's the last one. And we just hit level 800. Now let's move on to the second quest. This time we need to defeat 8 factory stuff. I don't really like fighting the factory stuff, so I'm going back to the swan pirates. They're much easier to group up and the quests are way faster to complete. Just one more quest and then the final quest will be unlocked. Let's get this one over with as quickly as possible so we can move on. And we are done. Now we can go ahead and accept the next quest. So let's talk to the quest giver. Now we can go and defeat Jeremy. He's actually up here on this huge wall. Alright, there he is. Let's take him down and get this quest done. His skills are pretty strong, but with Awakened Buddha, he's not really a problem at all. And I defeated him. Now I realized that I can actually get Race V2, but there's one problem. I need to complete the Colosseum quest first. So let's talk to Bartolo. Alright, now we have to defeat 50 swan pirates. Luckily this quest is very easy, so let's get it done and move on. And we are already done. Let's head back to the cafe and ask for the next quest. This time we have to go and defeat Jeremy again. Since we've already fought him before, this should be a very easy fight. Alright, now we only have to free the imprisoned gladiators in the stadium. Let's quickly solve the puzzle here. And there we go, the gladiators are free. Now we can finally accept the Race V2 quest. For this quest we need to collect 3 different flowers. I already have the red flower, so now I only need the yellow flower and then the blue flower. Nice, we got all 3 flowers. Now let's head back to the alchemist. And there we go, we finally got Race V2. Now that we have Race V2, let's keep grinding some more levels. Oh, a factory raid is starting. Let's get there quickly and see if we can get a good fruit. And it's over. Now let's keep grinding. This time we need to defeat 8 marine lieutenants. Alright, I can just keep attacking and hit multiple of them at the same time. They are going down pretty fast, so let's keep it going. Just a few more to go. And there we go, we are almost finished with the quest. Nice, we can go to the next one. Now we have to hunt down the marine captains. I think they are a little stronger than the marine lieutenants, so I need to be a bit more careful this time. Their skills can actually knock me into the air, so I need to watch out for that. There we go, we managed to take one down. Let's keep attacking and clear out the rest of them. Alright, we can accept the last quest here. So let's talk to the quest giver and find the boss here. He should be somewhere back here. Found him. Alright, I hope we can defeat him without dying. But we have a lot of health, so I don't think we're going to lose. And he's dead. Now let's go back and keep grinding the marine captains. Server hopping isn't really worth it here, so we just stay on this server. Let's do the quest a few more times. So I group them up and finish them off. And there we go, the next quest is unlocked. Now we can head over to the graveyard. But before, let's roll a fruit. And this time we got a spring fruit. Alright, we've made it to the graveyard. Let's accept the first quest. This time we need to defeat 8 zombies. I realized they are so weak, so this should be very easy. Now I'll group them up like always. And then spam my water kung fu attacks. Nice, the next quest is available. So let's go hunt some vampires. They are spread out pretty far, so we have to move around a lot. Oh, they can teleport. Let's keep fighting and finish this quest. Just a few more quests and we are almost done here. Okay, we can go to the next island. I think I don't need a boat. And the next quest giver should be somewhere up on this mountain. Oh nice, there's a white cloudberry. So let's pick it up. Now let's talk to the quest giver. And we have to defeat 8 snow troopers. They are easy to group together here, so we can just keep attacking and take them down. Let's repeat this quest a few more times until the next quest is unlocked. I think this is the last one, and we can accept the next quest. The second quest is to defeat some winter warriors. They're just as strong as the previous NPCs, so this should be very easy. Let's group them up and take them down. Oh, what the helly? I can't move. I hope I don't die here. Okay, we're good. I managed to free myself with flash step. Yeah, I definitely underestimated these NPCs. I should probably be more careful next time. And the last one is defeated. Now we can move on to the next quest giver. Alright, hot and cold is 600 meters away. So now let's talk to the quest giver. And we need to kill 8 lab subordinates. So let's start attacking them. And we complete the first quest. Alright, let's just spam our M1. And the last quest. Now we can move on to the next one. This time we need to defeat 9 horned warriors. I think they're not that strong. So let's keep grinding. And we finish this quest as well. Oh, a factory raid has started. Hopefully we get a good fruit this time. Unlike last time. And it's another spring fruit. Alright, let's go back to hot and cold. Just a few more runs of this quest. And then we can move on. Finally, we can accept the quest for the Smoke Admiral. Let's go find him. The Smoke Admiral should be on the other side, inside this castle. I attack him right away. And just like that, he's defeated. Now let's server hop and fight him again. This time I need to be more careful, because his skills are pretty strong if you don't keep dodging. And he's dead again. Now I'm going to repeat this quest a few more times. Yeah, and we should have the next quest unlocked by now. So let's head over to the next quest giver. Now we need to take down 8 magma ninjas. Alright, it's time to group them up and hit them all at once. I realize these magma ninjas deal more damage than the NPCs on the other side of the island. So I need to be a little more careful. Okay, let's repeat this a few more times. I keep attacking them and taking them down one by one. Just one more time. And I finish them off. Okay, we're done. And we can accept the last quest here. This time we have to hunt down the lava pirates. And we need to kill 8 of them. So let's hurry up. I take them down one by one first. Then I group them together and kill them all at once. Yeah, this is easier than taking them down one by one. But I need to watch out for their attacks. Alright, we can move on to the next island. Oh, I also realized we can roll a fruit. Okay, this time we got an ice fruit. That's not bad. But before we head to the cursed ship, I need to turn off my Awaken Z move. Otherwise I can use the Buddha fruit. Okay, let's start with the first quest. We need to hunt down 8 of these NPCs. Also, I still have some stat points left, so I'm putting them all into defense. Let's keep grinding, and it's really dark around here. The enemies are very easy to defeat, and we're already done. So let's talk to the quest giver again. Now we have to defeat 8 ship engineers. I really hate this quest, because it's so dark here. I group them up and try to hit all of them, even though I can barely see them. Luckily, Buddha has such a huge attack range. Nice, we only have to do this quest one more time. Now we can move on to the second quest giver. This time we have to defeat 8 ship stewards. I like this room the most, because it's much brighter than the others. Even though it's nighttime, we can still see all the NPCs clearly. Alright, just one more quest here at the cursed ship. So let's group them up and defeat them. And we're done. Next we need to head back to the cafe to turn on the Awaken Z move. We're at Winter Castle. Let's start with the first quest. So we need to defeat 8 Arctic warriors. In my opinion, Winter Castle is one of the best grinding spots in C2. The NPCs are easy to group together, so we can hit them all at once. We're making good progress. And we're already done. Now we can begin the second quest. So let's talk to the Frost quest giver. This time we need to defeat the NPCs on the other side. I group them up and keep attacking them. They don't stand a chance against me. Just a few more quests here. Grinding is really fast in this area. I think this is the last time. And we're done. Now we can go fight the Ice Admiral. He's inside his castle waiting for us. His skills are really strong compared to C1, so I need to be careful here. Alright, he's defeated. Now I'm going to keep grinding down here and defeat these NPCs until I unlock the next quest. Okay, nice, we can go to the next island. So let's grab a boat and sail to Forgotten Island. Oh what? We found the One Piece. That's crazy. The treasure chest gives us money and fragments. Nice. Now let's talk to the quest giver up here. And the first quest is to defeat 8 sea soldiers. Alright, let's start the grind. I group them together and attack them all at once. They're going down pretty easily, so I just keep attacking and clear them out. Oh nice, there's a green toadberry. I pick it up and grab the next quest. Alright, another one is down. Let's keep going and finish this run. Another quest is complete, so we accept the next one. Alright, another one is down. Let's keep spamming our attacks. Just a few more runs and we'll be done with this area. The last one is defeated. and we've unlocked the final quest here. Let's accept it right away. The Tidekeeper is right here, so let's go take him down. Yo, he's so strong, but I managed to kill him. Okay, let's keep grinding. And we did it. Now we can finally head to C3. Alright, now I give Trevor a legendary fruit, so I can get to Don Swan. Oh, he's really strong, so I need to watch out for his powerful attacks. Nice, he's defeated. Next I have to talk to King Redhead, and he sends me to Rip Indra to disrespect him. After the fight, I can talk to the captain, who takes me to C3. Let's start the first quest in C3. This time we have to hunt down the pirate millionaires. They knocked me into the air, so now I group them together and take them down. I realized they have a lot of HP, and we've unlocked the next quest. So let's hunt some pistol billionaires. I attack them one by one since they are spread out. I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible. Just a few more quests, and we can move on to the next one. Let's accept the Stone Boss quest. He's right here, so I attack him right away. Stone is pretty strong because of his skills, but if you dodge them, he's not a problem. With Buddha, I don't really have to worry, so I just spam my attacks and win without much trouble. I think this is the last time. Yeah, and we can go to the next island now. We arrived, so let's look for the quest giver. Now we have to hunt down 8 Dragon Group warriors. They don't do much damage, and they're easy to group up. Let's do a few more quests and move on to the next one. Alright, we can go to the Dragon Crew archers. They're up here. The first quest is almost done. We're making good progress. Alright, we can go to Hydra Town. So let's talk to the quest giver and accept the next quest. The Hydra enforcers are really easy to defeat. I attack them all at once, and this is also a great area for grinding. And we're already done. Let's grab the next quest, and they are here. Let's group these guys up and attack them all at once. Let's keep going. These guys are going down fast. Just a few more to go. We are almost done with the quest. One more time and they're defeated. Let's accept the Hydra leader quest. He's right here inside the building. I'm going to lure him outside. Alright, he's coming after me. He uses poison attacks, so I need to watch out for them and keep moving. His attacks can do some damage, but with Buddha I can keep attacking without too much trouble. Now we can move on to the next island, Grade 3. We have arrived at Grade 3, so let's start with the first quest. This time we need to defeat the NPCs here. Let's group them together and start attacking. We're making good progress. These NPCs are way too overpowered, so I need to be really careful here. Just a few more left, so let's keep attacking. And now we can move on to the final quest here. This time we have to defeat Kilo Admiral. I'm attacking him right away and keeping my distance when he uses his skills. Alright, he's getting low now. Let's finish him off. And there we go. Kilo Admiral is defeated. And we can finally move on from Grade 3. Now I'm going to the mansion. And I'm going to roll a fruit. And this time we got a flame fruit. So let's accept the first quest on Floating Turtle. This time we need to defeat the Fishman Raiders. I need to get out of here before they do too much damage. Luckily I can use Flash Zap to escape. I keep moving around and try not to get caught by their attacks again. Oh, there we go. We finished the quest, so let's move on to the next one. These guys are actually very easy to fight. Now we can head to the next quest giver. Let's accept the next quest here. This time we need to defeat the Forest Pirates. They are all close enough to group together. I keep spamming my attacks and clear them out one by one. Another Forest Pirate is down. Alright, another run is finished. The enemies are up here. They're all grouped up, so I can hit them with Buddha. Another one is defeated. Let's keep going and finish the rest. I just keep spamming my attacks. Let's keep the grind going until the quest is complete. Let's move on to the next quest. This time we need to fight against Captain Elephant. There he is. This boss has a lot of HP. I keep attacking and moving around, making sure I don't get caught by his skills. And there we go, he's defeated. Now I still have to do a few more quests before we can move on. Alright, we can finally head over to the last quest giver. This time we have to hunt down the jungle pirates. Let's group them together and spam our attacks. Everything is going really well with Buddha. The next quest is right here. And this time we have to defeat 8 of these NPCs. Let's group them up and start attacking. I just keep spamming my attacks. And there we go. We are finished with this quest. Now we have to defeat the beautiful pirate. The boss is right here, so let's go straight to him and start the fight. This guy is actually overpowered. His attacks keep hitting me, and I can barely dodge them. Okay, it's time to log in. I keep attacking, and there we go. Beautiful pirate is finally defeated. So let's grab a boat and sail to the next island. Alright, we're at Haunted Castle, and the first quest is hunting down skeletons. And there we go, the quest is already finished. Now we can move on to the next quest, which is to defeat the living zombies. They are very easy to defeat. I just keep spamming my attacks and try to hit them before they teleport away. Okay, we're done here. Now we can head over to the second quest giver. This time we have to defeat the demonic souls. These guys are a little stronger than the previous enemies. Just one more run, and then we can start the next quest. Alright, we're done, so let's accept the last quest here. The next NPCs are down here. I think these are weaker than the demonic souls. That makes this quest much easier to grind. Okay, the quest is complete. And now we're finally done with this area. Now let's start the next quest. This time we need to defeat the peanut scouts. So I just keep attacking and move on to the next group. And now one is down. Let's keep going and finish the quest. And there we go, the quest is complete. Now we can move on to the peanut presidents. Let's start attacking them. I think they have a little more HP. Nice, another quest is finished. Now we can head to Ice Cream Land. Okay, let's talk to the quest giver. Now we need to fight some ice cream chefs. They're pretty easy to handle, so I can just spam my attacks and clear them out. Another one is down, and the quest is done. So the next quest is to defeat the ice cream commanders. Alright, we're making good progress, and the quest is almost finished. So I try to finish them off as quickly as possible. Let's go, we can fight the Cake Queen now. I think she should be up here in this building, right? Alright, there she is. Oh no, her attacks are hitting me. I need to finish her before she takes me down. Come on, just a little more. And she's dead. Now I'm going back to the ice cream chefs to grind a few more levels. And then we can finally move on to the next island. Alright, here we are. He wants us to hunt down 8 cookie crafters. Luckily they're really close to each other, which makes the grind much easier. And another one is down, so let's keep going. Now we have to head to the other side and defeat cake guards. And now one goes down. Let's keep attacking and finish the rest. Nice, we're done with this quest. Now we can look for the next quest giver. This time we have to defeat the baking staff. Okay, I group them up and attacking them. I spam my attacks and take them all down. And there we go, the final quest here is unlocked. Now we have to hunt down the head bakers. I need to be more careful with these guys, because they're very strong. So we repeat this quest a few more times. And finally we finish the quest. Now we can move on to Chocolate Land. I really like this area because in my opinion, it's one of the best places to grind in CF3. The enemies are easy to group together, so this is definitely one of my favorite grinding spots in the entire CF3. Now let's go and defeat the chocolate bar battlers. So I group them together and start attacking. They barely do any damage, so I don't really have to worry about them. Just a few more left. I think this is the last time. And we're done with this quest. Now we can move on to the next quest and hunt down the sweet thieves. So I group them up and take them down all at once. This area is so easy to grind. And another one is down. Let's keep going and finish this quest. Now we have the final quest in Chocolate Land. This time we need to defeat 9 candy rebels. Let's start attacking and get this quest done. Let's do a few more runs and finish the quest. Alright, I'm spamming my attacks and they're down. Okay, the last one. And the compass points to the North Pole. Oh, I realized I can roll a fruit now. So let's see what we get this time. Nice! This time we got a diamond fruit. Alright, let's find the quest giver here. This time we have to defeat the candy pirates. And there we go, another one is down. Now I'm taking the second quest. This time we need to hunt some snow demons. These NPCs are pretty easy to defeat. So I just group them together and take them out. But it's such a great fruit for grinding. It makes these quests so much easier. Now let's follow the compass to the next island. Now we have to defeat 8 of these NPCs. This is actually a really good spot for grinding. Alright, we're almost done. Just a few more and we can move on. Alright, let's kill them all here. Next we have to hunt down the island boys. In this area I have to be more careful with my movements. I keep attacking and take them down one by one. Alright, the last quest and we can go to the other side. So let's find the second quest giver. Now we need to kill some sun-kissed warriors. So I group them up and spam my water kung fu. They are down, so let's do it again. Nice, we are done with this quest. Now we only have to defeat these guys. This area is also really good for grinding. So let's get this done and move on. Yeah, just a few more left and we can move on to the next quest giver. So let's ask for the next quest. And we need to kill 8 serpent hunters. That's easy. So let's start grinding. Alright, just a few more quests and we're done. Now let's talk to the quest giver again. And this time we need to kill these NPCs here. I just group them up and kill them all at once. The last quest and we're done. Next we have to defeat the Tyrant of the Skies to get to Submerged Island. Okay, I'm almost dead. I hope he goes down soon. And there we go, he's defeated. Yeah, thanks to my friend for helping me. Now we can finally head to the last island. Alright, let's talk to Master Roshi and accept the first quest. Now let's group them up and I'm using my water kung fu to kill them. Okay, let's keep going. I think we're almost done here. Now we can accept the second quest. So this time we need to kill 8 coral pirates. They don't stand a chance against me. I'm going to repeat this quest a few more times. Nice, we are done with this quest. The next quest giver is somewhere around here. I group the sea shunters together and pull them down from these trees. Once they are all grouped up, I wipe them out. So let's do a few more. And we can move on to the next quest. So the ocean prophets are up here. I spam them with my attacks. And we are already done. So now we can find the last quest giver. This time we need to kill 8 high disciples. Let's take them all down at once. I group them together and start attacking. I think we can already accept the other quest. Oh yeah, I was right. So let's kill them too. They are inside this building. So let's take them all down. Just a few more levels. So let's keep grinding. This should be the last quest here. So let's group them up. And we're done. Nice! Now we are max level. So let's roll a fruit for the last time. And we got a spin fruit.